Jackie and Fred, consumers are watching the Fed. So is the president. His comments also now raising questions for anyone wondering what is next for interest rates.
This week, the Fed making a move, dropping a closely watched rate by a quarter point.
Economic activity has been expanding at a moderate pace. Consumer spending appears to have remained solid, and business fixed investment has continued to expand.
So I think the big shift that we saw on Wednesday was that the Fed now acknowledged that they're close to about the right policy rate.
To help understand what it means for consumers, I sat down with Andrew Davis, Director of Macroeconomics Research at Bryn Mawr Trust Advisors, for an interview airing on NBC 10 at Issue this Sunday.
If you are looking for a home, if you've been maybe holding off because interest rates are higher than you want them to be, how should you be looking at this rate cut? Is this a good time maybe for you to move?
Yeah, well, financial advisor advice, we always want to say that, the payment makes sense for your lifestyle, not just in the future, but today. That's important. But I think the other thing to pull on here is because they signaled that they're about close to where they would deem neutral policy, that probably doesn't mean too much further reductions in rates.
The current Fed chair's term on the board goes until 2028, but his term as chair ends this spring. In a recent Politico interview, President Trump saying he does have a litmus test for choosing a new Fed chair, someone willing to immediately reduce interest rates.
Well, how do people take that? Does that mean, I should hold off because, gosh, they're going to be coming down a lot more?
Yeah, I think there was a lot of uncertainty with everything going on and what had been announced. But at the end of the day, the way we view the Fed is it really is a consensus institution.
Not just one guy.
Yeah, and what we mean by that is the committee's there. There's good checks and balances. There's separation of church and state, if you will. And so ultimately, we think that whoever gets put in there is going to make decisions based on economic data.
President Trump commented on the Fed decision, saying that it should have been at least doubled. And you can see more of my interview with Andrew Davis on NBC 10 at Issue this Sunday. That's at 11:30 a.m. right here on NBC 10. I'm Lauren Mayk, NBC 10 News.